In leadership, calm is power. You can feel it when someone walks into a room and doesn't rush to fill the silence. They don't react. They don't get flustered. They just hold steady. That kind of presence isn't luck or personality. It's mastery. A calm mind is a powerful mind. Every great leader, from the boardroom to the battlefield, knows that when you stay calm, you stay in control. The ability to keep your emotions steady, to think clearly when things get messy, that's what separates good leaders from the ones people remember. And here's the thing, calm doesn't mean soft. It doesn't mean slow or passive. It's focus. It's composure. It's having your emotions serve you, not sabotage you. When your mind is calm, your judgment sharpens, your communication improves, and people instinctively trust you. Because deep down, everyone's looking for someone who doesn't lose their cool when things get rough. We live in a world that rewards reaction. Quick replies, hot takes, instant decisions. There's pressure to always have an answer ready, to move fast or risk falling behind. But here's the truth. Being reactive doesn't make you strong. It makes you predictable. Anyone can react. Few can pause. Think about it. How many times have you seen people lose credibility because they responded too quickly? They sent the angry email, said the thing they didn't mean, made a call that backfired. Reacting feels powerful in the moment, but it almost always costs you power in the long run. The calm leader, though, they wait. They listen. They process. And when they speak, it lands, because it's deliberate. Nelson Mandela used to take long pauses before answering tough questions. People thought he was slow to respond, but what he was doing was something far more strategic. He was thinking. As he once said, "I think before I speak because words have consequences." That space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond, that's your power zone. Calmness isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing the right thing at the right time without letting emotion hijack your decision. When you get triggered, your brain releases cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate spikes. You want to act now. But those first few seconds, that's your fight or flight system talking. The emotional brain takes over and logic shuts down. That's why a calm person seems so composed. They've learned how to ride that wave without getting swept away by it. And that tiny pause, that one breath before you speak, that's where leadership actually begins. Because the truth is, people don't follow the loudest voice in the room. They follow the one that stays steady when everyone else is losing it. Calm is contagious. And in chaos, calmness becomes authority. Now, let's dig into the psychology of this. What actually happens when you stop reacting? Your brain switches into what scientists call the alpha state. That's the sweet spot between alert and relaxed. You're not numb, you're sharp. You can see the big picture. You can connect dots that others can't. James Allen, in As a Man Thinketh, said, "The calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they, in turn, reverence his strength." That's not just old wisdom, it's science. When you're calm, people around you mirror that energy. Our brains have mirror neurons, little circuits that mimic the emotions we observe. If you walk into a room tense, others pick it up instantly. But if you walk in calm, composed, and grounded, the whole space shifts. That's leadership energy. Look at Satya Nadella. When he took over Microsoft, the company was divided, defensive, and stuck in old ways. He didn't come in shouting or laying down ultimatums. He came in listening. He slowed things down. He told his team, "We need to move from a culture of know-it-alls to learn-it-alls." That wasn't just a statement, it was a signal, a calm one, a powerful one, and it worked. Or take Roger Federer. When his opponents break rackets or scream at the umpire, he just exhales. He resets. That composure doesn't mean he doesn't care. It means he's in control. He knows that emotion burns energy, and calmness channels it. Your mind is like water. When it's stirred up, everything looks distorted. But when it's still, you can see everything clearly. And here's the fascinating part. When you stop obsessing over problems, solutions start appearing. That's not magic. That's your subconscious working in the background. But it only does that when your conscious mind is quiet enough to listen. That's why calm people often seem lucky. They're not. They're just more perceptive. Their mind isn't busy fighting itself, so they catch details others miss. This is what psychologists call cognitive composure, the ability to think clearly under emotional pressure. It's what separates managers from visionaries. Anyone can steer the ship when the sea is calm. True leadership shows when the waves hit. And here's the payoff. Calmness compounds. Every time you stay composed instead of reacting, you train your nervous system to hold steady next time. Over time, you build an inner quiet that's unshakable. You start conserving energy while others waste it. You start seeing more while others fixate, and people start trusting you because you give them something rare: stability. Warren Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the active to the patient. Replace money with energy, and you've got a life philosophy. Calmness multiplies results. Impulsiveness drains them. Even the Navy SEALs train this way. Under pressure, they use a technique called box breathing, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, to keep their brains from spiraling. They have a saying, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, meaning calm isn't delay, calm is precision. Now picture two leaders in a crisis. One panics, blames and barks orders. The other pauses, breathes, gathers facts and then decides. Which one do you trust? Which one earns respect? Every time, it's the one who stays calm, because calmness signals confidence. Even when you don't have the answer yet, your calm tells people you'll find one, and that's the secret. Calm doesn't mean you don't feel emotion. It means emotion doesn't control you. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the ancient version of the law of calm. Real strength isn't in shouting, it's in staying centered. We think power means commanding others, but the greatest power is commanding yourself, because once you can do that, nothing outside of you can shake you. And the best part, you can train it. Start with small moments. The next time you feel triggered, stop. Don't react. Notice what's happening inside you. Label it. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling anxious. That simple act separates you from the emotion. You're no longer in it, you're observing it. Then breathe. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Exhale through your mouth for 6. That longer exhale tells your body, I'm safe. Within 90 seconds, your brain chemistry literally changes. You go from fight or flight to calm focus. And finally, choose your state before your strategy. Never make big decisions when you're emotionally charged. Wait until you feel centered again, then decide. Because calm decisions last longer. Do this over and over, and it becomes instinct. You'll start noticing how little actually deserves your reaction. You'll feel lighter, sharper, more in control. And people will feel it too.